Samsung Galaxy S10e. Best camera phone $349.99. Friend of the device for more accurate bokeh effects and selfies. The Samsung Galaxy S10e delivers a premium experience for less money than you might expect, which is why it was one of our picks for the best Android phones out there. Of course now, it's been supplanted by newer devices. Regardless, you get a vivid 5.8-inch OLED display and a powerful Snapdragon 855 processor in compact design that's easy to use with one hand. The Galaxy S10e includes dual rear cameras instead of the triple lens arrangement found on the pricier S10 models, and lacks an in-display fingerprint sensor. But this is not a light device by any stretch. For the money, the S10e is still a good phone, even if it is getting a bit long in the tooth. Samsung Galaxy S10e, price and availability. Now that the Galaxy S21 series has launched, the Samsung Galaxy S10e starts at $599 at Verizon, opens a new tab, and for that you get 128GB of onboard storage and 6GB of RAM. Before the Galaxy S20 lineup came along, Samsung sold the S10e for $749, so that's quite the price drop, and you can save even more with eligible trade-ins at Samsung. You also might be able to find it for even cheaper on certain retailers, though stock is limited since the phone is from 2019. Samsung Galaxy S10e design. Even a year after it came out, the cheapest Galaxy S10 is also the smallest. At 5.8 inches, the S10e is tiny by modern standards. It's even smaller than the 5.5-inch Google Pixel 3, though because of the Galaxy's near-complete lack of bezels and placement of the front-facing camera inside the display, the S10e's screen manages to be slightly larger than that of Google's 2018 flagship. It's more akin to the Pixel 4a, since both offer very slim bezels and hole-punch front cameras in small packages. Samsung Galaxy S10e display. The Galaxy S10e's 5.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display isn't quite as sharp as the QHD screens inside the larger S10 variants. However, because of the smaller proportions, everything still looks crisp, with no loss of quality at oblique viewing angles, and none of that dithered paper-like texture you sometimes get from poor-quality OLED panels. Samsung Galaxy S10e camera. The Samsung Galaxy S10e packs two cameras on the back, one 12-megapixel primary sensor with a variable aperture of either f/1.5 or f/2.4, and another 16-megapixel sensor mated to an ultra-wide lens with a 123-degree field of view. On the front is a 10-megapixel f/1.9 lens. Samsung Galaxy S10e performance. Armed with Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 system-on-chip, in North American models, at least, the Galaxy S10e was one of the most powerful Android phones you could buy when it debuted. Despite Snapdragon 865 devices hitting the scene in 2020 and 888 phones kicking off 2021, the S10e still compares favorably to other phones of its vintage. Samsung Galaxy S10e battery. Samsung must have packed the Galaxy S10e to the absolute limit with battery power. At 3,100 mAh, the handset's battery eclipses the 3,000 mAh unit inside the Galaxy S9, even though the S9 was a slightly larger phone. Samsung Galaxy S10e One UI software. Although Samsung's new Android interface, called One UI, is quite a striking departure from the look and feel of the software on Samsung's older Galaxy handsets from the TouchWiz era. This is definitely a good thing. Samsung Galaxy S10e bottom line. The Samsung Galaxy S10e is a cheaper flagship phone that hits most of the same highs as its costlier siblings. You're still getting the same fantastic display, brisk performance, streamlined software and generous specs that make the S10 and S10 Plus great, only without some bells and whistles you don't really need, like the in-display fingerprint sensor. Samsung Galaxy S10e specs. Price $749, $849. Display, resolution, 5.8-inch dynamic AMOLED, 2160 by 1080. Rear camera 16MP ultra-wide, f/2.2, 12MP dual-pixel wide, f/1.5, f/2.4. Front camera's 10MP dual-pixel, f/1.9. CPU Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, North America, Exynos 9820, International. RAM 6GB, 8GB. Storage 128GB, 256GB. microSD yes, up to 512GB. Battery 3100 mAh. Battery life, HRS, mins, 941. Colors Prism Black, Prism White, Prism Blue, Flamingo Pink, except UK, Canary Yellow, except US, Prism Green, except US. Size 5.6 by 2.75 by 0.3 inches. Weight 5.29 ounces.